A nice kind of pumpage. No volume, really low volume. Decreasing volume, increasing prices. So it's quite bearish. But I think with the rest of the market, you know, SLERF is, it's great. Look, SLERF is breaking out of this inner trend line that I've got, hasn't it? And it's kind of come above the value area here. So SLERF is in a good position now, potentially, to push higher. And so this is we're going to see this over the next week or two, I think. There isn't much volume until we get all the way up to there. That white line that I've got, that white horizontal line. So possibly there's no volume there. We could possibly, if we do kind of go up this SR flip, that'll probably be a good place for the price to reject again. That's where the previous high is. Take out the liquidity there, reject again for a breakout back test. And then what SLERF really needs to do is break out this outer trend line. That's really important. Once you get a breakout on the outer trend line, then we have a chance to go up all the way up to the value area high, and maybe even attack that pivot there, the one we were at before. It's kind of what I'm thinking on SLERF actually right now. Yeah. And that would take us to again back up to the golden pocket. That would be a really nice target in this market. Take us all the way back up to somewhere at 40 cents or 35 to 40 cents. But we still have work to do here. We kind of need to reject again, maybe come back for a test again, kind of find our way back outside of this outer trend line. And then if we can kind of, at the right time, at the right place, if we can break the outer trend line, then we could get a really nice rally to take us to the golden pocket. Could this go parabolic? Probably not. Probably not. The reason why I say that is because the momentum is clearly to the downside. And if you do get a crazy pump like that, you're also going to get a crazy take profit, people just exiting and taking their profit and getting the fuck out of SLERF. And then you could end up with you'd end up with a inverse head and shoulders. People would be bullish, going, oh, look at this inverse head and shoulders. And then you could end up doing that, losing, you know, because we're now in a bear market. So you have to be careful now with meme coins. We could see one more kind of nice pump rally on meme coins. Yeah. But, you know, meme coins like this, which have basically have really strong downward momentum, it's going to take a long time to correct. Yeah. I don't know if this is the floor yet, what I'm looking at right now on SLERF. I don't know if this is the floor. It doesn't look bottomish at the moment. Maybe if we break out and then come down and then do this, and then in years to come, you put in lower volume here, and you know, maybe then you can actually form a higher time frame bottom. Yeah. But right now it doesn't. It could be like, let's break out to pump for another relief rally, for another lower high potentially, to continue going down. Does that make sense? I'm not thinking SLERF is going to go up. Yeah. I think Solana would have to do something extremely radical for tokens like SLERF to do that. And again, with Solana, you know, we're just coming off support. You know, the minute you just go up and up and up into, you know, you might take the all-time high again, but guess what? You're going to reject again. You know, like, it's not the same as the last market. The last market, the price went into price discovery. There was no volume, and there was a mega altcoin season. This time you've got trap liquidity. You've got previous levels, previous highs. You've got a lot of people who bought in at $270 thinking this is going to go to $750. We will probably look to exit at break even if they're given a chance. And so you have to be careful this time around. Yeah, I think with altcoins you have to be careful because there's too many of them. There's very different markets to the last market. There's too many of them. Yeah.